Hello and welcome to another World of Tanks replay. This time I have an announcement before I begin with the replay itself, and that is that I have left Kitty to start a new adventure. And this new adventure is where I have created my own clan that I will try to build up and make into a strong World of Tanks clunk. So, my clan is called Lava Lobsters, or rather Lava, and that's an acronym for Lobsters Assemble, Vanquish All. So, as you may have guessed from the name, it's not really a serious clan. You can basically think of it as an mix between Herb Unicorns, that I was a member of earlier in my tanking career, and then Kitty. So we will be focusing on strongholds and platooning, but mainly strongholds, and that'll be played every evening, hopefully, once we get the clan up and running. And then our requirements are blue stats overall and purple stats recent when looked at the WaterWar XVM coloring. I'll leave a link in the description to our recruitment thread so you can have a look there yourself to see it better. But yeah, that's why I'm not in Kitty anymore. I didn't have any falling out this time, or I didn't I didn't get a new clan offer either. It was simply just me wanting to try something new, and I had been in Kitty for 150 days, almost half a year. So I felt like now was a good time to try something new. I'm still doing my replay analysis, and I'm still doing mentoring. But now I have my own clan as well, Lava Lobsters. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be really exciting, and yeah, I just thought I would explain it to you all, so there are no rumors as to why I left Kitty or why I didn't like it anymore, or something like that, because I did like it. I just wanted to try something new. But anywho, back to the game it's at hand. I am in my T-34-85. This is a mentor platoon I was having with Bidding War and Houndsworth. Bidding is in his A43, as you can see next to me here, and Hound, is in his Cromwell over here. We were having a session of how to play medium tanks. And for that we played tier 6 because it's a nice solid tier for that. You have some good medium tanks and... Pardon. As I was saying, there's some good medium tanks and the tiering is not too bad. You still get to... if you're bottom tier, you can still do some scouting, and if you're top tier you can really wreck shit. So that's why we were playing tier 6. Now, while loading in, we all noticed that there are a lot of heavy tanks on both teams. We're talking 2/3 of both teams are heavy tanks, and it's a heavy tier 6 game. Like, there's a tier 4 scout on either team, and then 2 tier 7 tanks. So this really doesn't get more tier 6 without being purely tier 6. So I was discussing with the two gentlemen where to go, and we agreed to go southwest because we are a medium platoon, but we are not going to go YOLO southwest because just in case we meet the SU-122-44 or the IS, then we will have troubles. Whatever else we might meet, we should be able to deal with it. So that's why we decided to go southwest. And here you can see the mobility difference between our 3 medium tanks. My tank is definitely the slower, but it also has the, in my opinion, best gun and best gun handling. But the Cromwell is quicker. And then you have the A43 sort of in between with a little PP pew pew gun. So yeah, what we are doing now is just pushing into this area so we have this under control. And then we set up shop and just wait to see what our team is spotting in the middle. And there we go, the 122-44 has been spotted, some VKs, our Lux is going, and we, at this point we were like, okay fine, go. And now the IS is spotted in the northeast, so like, yeah, cool, the 2 top tier tanks are spotted, we should be able to deal with whatever they have coming our way. And then we spot the T-150, and then Churchill 7, and then we coordinate, okay, we need to kill Churchill 7 first. Go down first, because the Churchill 7 can't run away. And then you have a T-150 here. I avoided his shot quite luckily. So now I go in on Churchill. I'm bouncing shit all over the place. The KV-85 joins the party, but I tell our platoon to focus the Churchill, and then we focus the KV-85. And then I set him on fire, so that was nice and easy. He shoots with frustration, and he burns to death. And now we're pushing clockwise around, simply to get a positional advantage on the enemy team. Like at the moment it's not looking too well. All of our teams mates are being overwhelmed wherever they are, especially in the middle. And we are outnumbered here, but we should be able to do it. So we drive up here, and this is where, now I'll just pause here. Here you can see this tank does not have the best gun depression, but driving up here on this slope, here you can see it's actually slightly, no, it's hard to see, there we go, it's tilted towards these two tanks. So me driving up here will actually tip my tank towards them, as you'll see me doing here. There we go, so I can drive up and shoot. And I didn't pen, and the game is too close for me to really want to miss, so I load APCR, and I bounced the shot from the VK. We missed the second shot because I'm moving all over the place. I'm keeping an eye on the T-150 and he's not looking at me. I take the hit from the VK, but that's okay. Then I bounce the T-150. I'm being a bit lucky here, but I make my own luck. So just to quickly show where those two shots bounced. The VK, yeah, damaged me here, it looks like. Yeah, I think he penned here, and my gunman mantle absorbed the other shot, and the T-150 bounced off here. So me wiggling back and forth like that can cause the enemy to shoot on my turret sides, which will bounce. And now we're just killing this T-150, while Hound, he went down around. And all of a sudden, it's 9-7 now, so now it's looking better. So now we agree to go to the southeast. I switch back to AP because now it should be okay. I noticed the KV-2 is going through middle. I was seeing if I could get shots. And unfortunately, Hound misjudges how steep that dip actually is and how close it was, so he crashes to his death. A bit unfortunate, but shit happens. And here I was talking with bidding and going, okay, I need to go first because I have the health to actually take a hit. But on the other hand, we don't want to just YOLO into our base with the possibility to meet a KV-85, KV-2, Churchill 7, VK, something. So we're taking it slow, just making sure there are no tanks in any weird positions. And now we have a KV-85 in the middle helping us. So I see the shot on the VK, I take it. Oh, and that aiming at the end there, that was the replay being funny. But here now, I'm like, okay, 2 tanks in camp. It's not the KV-2. So whatever else it is, I can take a hit from both of them. And the reason I know we have 2 tanks in cap is because it goes up with increments of 2. The cap, as you see, 55, 57, 59. Only happens when you have 2 tanks in the cap. And I tell bidding again to let me go first, and I just YOLO in. And there's the KV-85. Auto aim, I shoot. And there's the T-150. I ram him for all of his health and kill him. And the KV-85 died. So yeah, that went quite well. Now we have a VK down here. I'm lining up this rock between me and him, and then I'm just going to close him down. And we see that the KV-2 is in our base, in their base now, defending against our T-150 and ARL. So now I'm feeling like, okay, I can be quite aggressive here because the Churchill can't really wreck me. So I drive up to the little rock here, I pull out and then I go hello and shoot him. And now he's looking at me, so Baiting can shoot him, and there we go, dead. I could have poked if I wanted to kill, but I would have lost some health maybe, and I need that health later to deal with the Churchill 7. Because the game was not quite in the bag yet. Because the Churchill 7 and KV-2 can wreck shit up. As you can see, this KV-2 is just soloing our 2 heavy tanks like a boss. But me and Bidding, we split up to find this Churchill 7. I go around this side and Bidding goes through the middle. Luckily the Churchill 7 is so slow that if one of us spots him, we should be able to hide in time for the other one to get and help, or go over and help him. So that was why we split up. Now my bet was that the Churchill 7 had driven this way, just from intuition. I can't explain why, but I thought he was driving this way. Mainly because of what the VK was doing, the guy we found down here. Because he was driving this way, so I was thinking the Churchill 7 would be driving the same way. And here there's the KV-2. I snapshot a bit, and I hit his ass and pin it. Then I drive down, because I'm like, okay, the Churchill is slow, let's just cap, and then he'll come to us. Or rather, he won't come at all. But and then, oh, the Churchill was indeed going that way. He just decided to go along the side. I track him, and I get behind here. I try to retrack him, but I don't think it actually tracks him. And here I'm trying to get my tank in behind the pillar. And there we go. Now I have the Churchill. I mean, he's not a fast tank, so I can easily keep him locked down. He has a lot of health, but with 2 tanks on him, like here, we should be able to do it. I'm looking at where he's looking. He just fired. I pull out quickly. Shoot his track. Oh yeah, just quickly. If you ever unload here, you saw that shot. I shot him straight into the track. On the Churchill 7, the hitbox is a bit weird. You can track him and do damage through these armor plates here. So just shoot for them. It's really easy to do damage that way. And here the KV-85 just drives in and bounces a shot and kills him. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, there at the end I could have maybe soloed the Churchill 7 again, just like with the VK, but there's no point. I might as well just let my team help, which I did. And that way we had the victory secured. And also, I get to survive, which is always nice. But yeah, this game was an ace tanker. It's the game where I got my 2nd mark of excellence on my T-34-85. I got high caliber because of 3000 damage in a tier 6 game. And I got Confederate as well, and 1400 base XP. So overall, a quite good game. I liked it, how we were first moving down one flank to clear that, and then circling back to clear the cap, and then up and clear the rest. So you really got to see how... Yeah, sorry about the noise in the background, if you can hear it. But yeah, you really got to see how medium tanks can move around and really just wreak havoc together, especially in a heavy tank environment. I mean, that's just great fun. And you can also see how you can abuse some terrain features to get extra gun depression. And there are a million of those spots. You just need to keep an eye out for them, and then you can see where you can tilt your tank. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my little announcement in the beginning as well. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And yeah, hopefully I will see you on the battlefield. And if I don't, then hopefully for my next video, which will come up, yeah, whenever I have a game worth sharing or a new piece of announcement. But don't expect me to announce anything big for a while, because now I have my mentoring, my replay stuff, and this new clan, so I have stuff to do now. But yeah, I thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye.